listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Apupho fezeka nami bene khaya nami bene moto yami oh mapupho guysini hey yeah, I'm really just singing because I am happy. I feel blessed. This is my testimony, kaloko guys, on this channel. Okay, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka the only Miss Fiafoko in this YouTube street. Okay, and I am coming back to you guys today, and I want to just give you guys a mini story time, honestly, of something that happened, and I am still quite shook. But grateful more than anything, I should say. So if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't follow me, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Like, honestly, if you've got Instagram, because I know I do have ninjas that don't have Instagram, that's fine with you. That's why I'm doing the story time, because I know some of you just don't have. But on Instagram, I actually gave you guys like small clips, and so that's why I was like, let me do a full story time, because I saw that some of you guys were actually asking for a story time of what happened. Okay, definitely cheated, a huge car accident, cheated, possible death, you know, like I wouldn't even speak that into existence, but God is so good. God is so faithful. And one of the reasons why I'm also doing this story time is because I hope that it will save someone out there and we can be able to check, you know, just to be safe. So maybe also I can get advice from some of you guys. I don't know. But anyway, ninjas, so basically this is what's happening, right? You guys remember us that actually went and tested, us who did not buy our licenses, kelala, okay? If you bought yours, you will never ever relate. You cannot understand here. So sit it out. Just watch the video, this part, okay? Because we know some of you are glovers, you know. But anyway, you remember, guys, when we went to test, right, for our licenses, they would always like be like, okay, this is the procedure of you before you drive, and then the procedure would be you have to walk around the car, check the tires, check the tire pressure, you know, check this and this and that and that. Sorry. And I don't know, like for me it was always like very funny. Of course, when we went to test, I did do that. But do I do that on a daily? I will not even lie to you guys. No, I don't. Okay, I trust my car. I'm like, okay, sharp, you know, okay, sharp. So 2021, I bought my car. You guys know this, my SUV. I love it so much. Everybody knows this. Like, that car was my divorce present for myself. Like, honestly, like, I was like, you deserve this. Just get it, you know. But I don't know if I've mentioned this. There was something that had happened before, and what was the thing that pushed me to go get my car. When I came this side, I was driving a Kia Cerato, which was a good car. I loved it. And then there was a day that I got into a mini accident. So what had happened was, we were driving in Free State. They did not have like curbs like that, and so where I was, because I was used to driving the Free State, I wasn't used to driving Gauteng that much, you know. So I was driving, and then I did a U-turn at a place where I was not supposed to, and then I did not calculate enough, or I did not see that that curb actually extended a bit longer. And then I like, because, you know, obviously I'm trying to be fast, my car jumped over and it got stuck there. And I remember it was raining. Ryan was in the car. Both my sisters were in the car. And I remember the moment that happened, my operation was still very fresh from getting the what do they call it, the fibroids removed. So I think this happened like in January, because it was before even schools opened. Ryan was still here. So when that happened, guys, like I remember I was just so angry at myself. The moment we did that, because it made a huge sound, so obviously everyone in the car was like scared. I remember when that happened, the first thing I was checking on was my baby, then my sisters. I'm like, guys, are you okay? And I remember my sister was like, the operation, are you okay? Because I wasn't even cleared to drive yet at that time, but the situation obviously forced me to be driving. And that was when it came to mood. Oh my gosh, Pella, I do have an operation, and now I'm starting to feel myself, am I okay? Because it was quite an impact. The next thing I know, the ambulance was already there, the tow car was there, like it was really a thing, and men had to come help us like lift the car. And so they like manually lifted the car, and then somebody drove it, and they helped. Honestly, I won't lie, the guys that actually work in spa in Caswold, they helped me a lot. So this was in 2021 January, and I remember like after I got everything sorted, the car was fine, thank God. Nothing major was like damaged or anything like that, or bent. I came home and I said, and I was like, I need to get this car, because the car I was looking at was like a Nissan X-Trail, right? So I wanted the SUV because I was like, I knew that even if that had happened, if I was driving an SUV, high chances are it would have done guju guju down, but it was not gonna like stop us. And I honestly, I started being like, nah, I need to get it. I started praying on it. My main thing was safety. My main thing was safety. And that's why I ended up getting a brand new car, because I was like, I don't want a car that's going to be stopping on me on the road. I'm husbandless now, because remember when you're coming out of divorce, first of all, you're also traumatized, you're scared. There were many stories that I would hear about Gauteng. I was no longer used to the big city because I was staying in Free State for a long time. So, it was really a lot. So the main reason why I got my car was for safety. There's a reason why I'm telling you guys this story. So the main reason why I got that car was for safety. You get, okay, sharp. So fast track, this is 2024 Gegaloku. And yesterday, you guys saw I uploaded the video, the one that I was talking about Mihlali. After recording that video, editing and uploading it, I was like, let's go get some food. I'm with my sister. Now, thank goodness I was actually on the phone, and as I was on the phone, when I got in the car, obviously, the first thing that I always do now is the moment I get in the car, like my music blasts, like it's my norm, honestly. But then, because of God loves me and God is so good, I was on a phone call. And when I got in the car, the phone obviously connected to the car. So now the phone call is on speaker, but it's not loud like music. So you can be able to hear if there's a weird noise. So as I'm reversing, I could hear, "Quack, quack, quack, quack," and I'm like, I immediately stop. As I stop, I get out because I had like, nah, that has to be a tire, but then my car was not alerting me that there's any tire pressure that was wrong there, which, Nissan, you better come explain yourself, because you people, like, you need to explain to me, how is it that this car did not detect that literally I had a whole flat tire, like, that was not even flat, okay? I had an empty tire literally at this point. My car was sitting on the rim, like, I'm sure I'm gonna put a picture there or a small video and you guys will see, like, literally my tire is completely out. Now, I parked my car day before yesterday night when I came back from the office, and the whole of yesterday I didn't go out. So I was about to go out obviously at night, and this happened. So I was like, this is really something that obviously it was not nice, but since I bought my car in 2021, my tires have not been finished, okay? So, but I did see that they're going there. So I had already gone and got like a quote, because I was planning on changing them this month when I get paid. So I'm like, okay, sharp. But then now with the tire this side having that, I was like, oh damn, I'm sure it's because of the tires are now finished, right? Or they're finishing. So I think any small thing that pricks, it obviously penetrates because the tire is no longer as thick. So I get that. So I just drove my car front and pegged it there, Thank goodness, obviously, as I'm saying, I was able to hear and quickly take action. Had it been that I drove out, like literally I would have damaged the rim, which would have ended up being more expensive for me to fix. So I was like, okay, I parked the car and that was fine. In the morning, I did get a guy that was going to come and change the tire. So the guy comes in and he's changing the spare. And then I was actually like at the back, like taking a video. Literally, I wanted to say, Or before that, let me show you the video. I'm outside and I don't want you guys to save my face, but a lot of you guys are out here like, hey, what is it? What
happened? We only have 2.
The bolts?
Yes.
Wait, are those not the ones from the tire?
Yeah, they're from there. We only have 2.
Where are the other ones? They fell? Crazy. So that is the video, guys. And what I actually wanted to say in that video was that, hey, you guys are out here saying that you want me to be posting like there's this video, there's that video, but I showed you guys last night that my tire is flat and none of you guys sent your husband here to help me, like a joke, right? I didn't even get to finish that because the guy that I asked to help, literally the guy is like, where are the bolts? I'm like, what bolts? He's holding 2 bolts and I'm like, well, are those not the ones from the car? You guys could hear. He's like, yes. And I'm shocked. Like, they're there. Like, you know, he's like, no, they're not. I got there, guys. He's only having 2. Now, mind you, this is my front tire. The one that, got a flat. So I'm like, where are the other ones? Literally, someone went to my car and took 3 bolts. Because those are 5. So they took 3 and they left 2. They only took from my side. What is the reason? I literally do not know. The scary part is I don't even know where this could have even happened. I don't even know when. It really honestly did get me trembling. I don't even want to lie because it's very difficult to control a car if the tire pops out from the front than if it does from the back, you know. So at this point, seeing that my car is so heavy and you know the tire, that's why they made sure that it's like 5 bolts that are there to secure the tire. Now I was driving with a car that only had 2 bolts in there, and from what he says, they were not even tightly done. So whoever took the 3 made sure to loosen the other 2. Okay, Ninja, so I did actually like go to the guy just to ask him again how loose were they. He said that they were tight, but they were not as tight as the ones at the back. So definitely it means that the ones in front were definitely played with, and then the 3 were removed, which obviously is that they were loosened, you know. I wanted to just get the facts straight for you guys. They made sure to loosen the other 2. So the other 2 that were there, they were loose. And I know there are people that are like, no, this happens. This is when people are stealing. They steal them. I don't understand, like, why couldn't you just steal all 5? Or why couldn't you take from, like, the back tire? You know, like, honestly, even if you're a thief, like, can you have a heart? Because you're stealing something that you never worked for. You know, like, you didn't work for that. That's mine. I worked for it. Like, at least think about my life, you know. Honestly, I don't even want to lie, guys. Like, I'm just so, I don't know, I'm hurt. I feel like if maybe it was taken, like, from the back, that would make me feel a bit better. But the fact that this person stole my front bolts from my tire and loosened the 2 that were left, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me, you know. It does not sit well with me because I could have been driving, I could have been on the N1, I could have been going 120 and the tire just pop out, you know. But anyway, the part that also just hurt me a lot is my son. My son enters my car. I don't know when this happened. I don't even want to lie. I don't check my car because ever since I bought my car, guys, like my car has never ever given me a single problem, not a single day. And I have so much trust in that car that like I don't even check anything. So I'm asking myself, like, when have I been driving a car that had literally no bolts, because 2 bolts are not enough for that car, and also they are loose. So I'm also gonna just raise awareness that please check your cars, please check your bolts. It's very important. I did get the lock, but again, not bolt lock, not lock, something like that. But unfortunately, there are only 4. So they're like, you only lock one tire, like you only lock one per tire. And then they've got a special key. So that's just to protect that no one will be able to remove the tire, but it doesn't protect from someone actually coming and removing the bolts, you know. So it really is like something that is really scary for me. I feel like now I will do regular checkups, like honestly, like I feel like I'll be checking my bolts or my nuts regularly now, just to check that everything is there. Because I feel like a lot of people get into car accidents and they'll be like, I don't understand what happened. And remember, like, Lord forbid if it was that I had crashed, you know, and the tire popped up, it would have been that thing of no one was gonna be there to check like where the other nuts or whatever. Do you get? Like, it was gonna be like, oh, it was a freak accident, maybe the tire just fell off because of, you know, the heating, the impact and everything, not knowing that someone literally deliberately did that. They went and removed the nuts and they only, or the balls, and they only left 2 that they made sure that those were also loose as well. You cannot tell me that this is not intentional. Like, whoever it was, even if let's say maybe they are a thief, they were very intentional about it, because why would they loosen the other 2 that they left behind? And why exactly target like my front tire and not take like from the back? Anybody that knows about cars, they know this, that the front is the one that controls the whole car. You know, the back is sort of like there for support and everything. But you know, this is what I actually had to go through. So today, as I said, because I could see that my tires are already finishing, I did go and just get new tires, and I got the bolt nut lock, whatever that is. And then after that, I just took my car to the car wash and came back home, you know. But God is good. God is really good. I was really feeling down when I saw that yesterday. My friend Marilyn, hi girl, I love you so much. Thank you for what you did for me last night. Because guys, we were starving, we were really hungry. So I just called her. I was like, girl, I'm careless right now, and she came and she took us to just get food. You know, so she's so sweet. I love you, friend. Thank you so much. You know, so she can attest that yesterday I was like, yo girl, I don't know what's going on. I feel like there's this bad aura or something. Like, something just was very uneasy with me yesterday, and I just felt like, you know, guys, like, you know, when you have a feeling like something is wrong. And I was just saying that to her. Little did I know that the tire actually was God's protection. God's protection. I don't know what could have happened, obviously, you know. And so I think that this is just one of those things, that not every bad thing that happens in your life is for bad reasons. Sometimes you will think that, you know, when they say God's rejection, is God's protection. I literally believe in that so much, you know. But when you're going through something, you don't even think. You're just like, oh my gosh, why me? Why is this happening now? This and that. But I am grateful that that tire did that, because I got to know, you know, and I got to see. So please, guys, ninjas, please be careful. Please check your cars. Please check your cars. Honestly, please check your cars. You know, because there are people out there that are just devil's advocates, or demons, devil sent, you know, that do crap like this. For what reason, I really honestly do not know. That was happening today. I was so grateful that I'm in a position where I could be able to just get new tires, get my car aligned, do everything, and everything is fine, you know. And I said this on Instagram, especially being an orphan. It's very important to work. I don't just say this. You guys see me work. Like, I work. I work. Trust and believe. I do, because I know poverty and I know I'm an orphan. You know, my mom used to always say that there's no orphan that has money in the bank. If you're an orphan and you have money in the bank, your money will be your mother and your father. Literally, that woman used to say that all the time. And as I grow older, I find that the things that she used to say to me, they are so true. They are so true. Because at least I'm at a position where I was able to just get everything fixed. Even the guy that I had to change my tire, I had to pay him, and I was fine. Like, I was like, okay, do this, we agreed and a price, and he changed, and then I had to go there, get my tire. Everything was done. The service was great. I did change my tires there by Tire Mart in Midrand. Everything went well. Everything is done. So as you guys heard me saying, I was waiting so that it would be my month end to go and change the tires. But because of there was this emergency, I had to now do it fast. So I think with like, just some, I don't know how to say this, because I never ever want to talk about money, because I feel like it's such a slippery slope. There are people that will choose to just misunderstand you, they will choose this. But if I can just say anything, if you know yourself that you're an orphan, live a mindful life. I think that's what I want to say. Live a mindful life, be focused on your studies. If it is studying you're doing, focus on your job. If it is a job you're doing, if you're working, when you cannot afford to act like somebody that has a mother and a father. If they lose their jobs, their parents are able to do something. I know one who is my father's friend. His child lost his job, and he had bought a car. I think he had been paying for 3 years. And, he was like, my child cannot lose this car just because he lost his job. That old man literally took money and went and closed the son's skoloto for the car, and so he got to keep his car. His father helped him, and that's exactly how it's supposed to happen when you have parents. But when you're an orphan, you don't have that option. So you have to be someone that lives a very mindful life. You have to be someone that knows and understands that you are by yourself. You understand, like, do everything that you can to make sure that you put yourself at a better position. There's nothing more painful than seeing an orphan live like they have parents, or live like they've got all this backup. Orphan to orphan, trust me, focus. That's why now some people can afford to post one video a week. I cannot afford that. That's why I'm here with you guys almost every day, making sure that everything is going well. So that's all I just wanted to say, Ori. I'm happy that I'm in a better position, and some of you guys are out there, but anyway, that's all I just wanted to say. I hope that you guys heard me, what I was saying, and people are not gonna try and misunderstand me and misinterpret. But what I just also want to say is, guys, please, please, please check your cars. Check your cars, okay? It might have just been a theft thing, and the thief is evil. They were targeting me to make sure that something is gonna happen because they left 2 screws loose. It's not like they failed to remove because they'd already been loosened, but or it could have been someone, maybe that was just, I don't know, because again, as I'm saying, I can't even tell you when this might have even happened. I travel places that I feel are safe, so you really honestly just can never know. But anyway, whoever did this, may you die soon. I'm not even lying. May death come for you. May the demon of death or the angel of death find you very, very fast, and you must die in the most painful way. Mawuqeda lapho, you should go to hell, where your father is. Anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.